everyone, welcome to our channel Pro Acad, your lifetime mentor. This is your mentor Udayashree. Today we are going to discuss about sequence and series. This is the lecture 2 of sequence and series. In this lecture we are going to discuss about some important results of arithmetic progression and some points about geometric progression. So now let's start with some results of AP. Here we have 7 results of AP, and these are very important that you can get in some competitive exams and you get use of these in problems also. So better to remember them. So let us see proofs of these one by one. The first one, AP equals to Q and AQ equals to P. In this one we get here AP is nothing but TP, that is P determina sequence, that is we can write it as A plus P minus 1 into D, like Tn means A plus n minus 1 into D na, like that we can write it. Similarly we write AQ equals to P, and from these two equations we get D like this, and we know these D both are same, so that we can equate these two. When we equate these two we get this equation. By simplification we get this equation. If you don't understand the simplification, once clearly check step by step you will get understand. So here as Q not equals to P, we write Q plus P equals to 1 plus A. When we substitute Q plus P equals to 1 plus A in this equation, as Q minus A equals to 1 minus P, we get D is equals to minus 1. So this is an useful result we use here. As AP plus Q equals to A plus P plus Q minus 1 into D, P plus Q minus 1 equals to A, D equals to minus 1, A plus minus A equals to 0, A plus R minus 1 into D, D is minus 1 here, A plus 1 minus R, A plus 1 means Q plus P, here minus R, Q plus P minus R. Hence the first one is proved. Now let's go to the second one. PTP equals to QTQ. We substitute TP and TQ and we simplify, and finally we get this equation as P not equals to Q here also, so we equate the second one to 0, that is P A equals to minus D into P plus Q minus 1. A P plus Q means that is nothing but P plus Q determina sequence, that is A plus P plus Q minus 1 into D. A means minus D into P plus Q minus 1 plus P plus Q minus 1 into D. This is nothing but 0. Hence second one is also proved. Now third one, AP equals to 1 by Q and AQ equals to 1 by P. A plus P minus 1 into D equals to 1 by Q. And we write similarly with the second one and we cross multiply. Now we take the difference of these two, that is we get A into Q minus P plus D into PQ minus Q minus PQ plus P, so that we equate to 0. A into Q minus P plus D into P minus Q, that is A equals to D. We substitute this A equals to D in either 1 or 2. Here I am substituting in first equation. DQ plus PQ minus Q into D equals to 1. PQD equals to 1, so that D equals to 1 by Q we get. This is a useful result in here. APQ means TPQ. A plus PQ minus 1 into D, that is A equals to D, D plus PQ minus 1 into D, that is PQD. PQD means 1 we know, therefore PQ equals to 1. Hence third one is also proved. Now fourth one, SP equals to Q and SQ equals to P. P by 2 into 2A plus P minus 1 into D equals to Q. Q by 2 into 2A plus Q minus 1 into D equals to P. Similarly, we know that Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D from the first lecture. So here these two. Now let us subtract 1 from 2, that is PA minus QA plus P into P minus 1 by 2D plus, this is bracket, plus Q into Q minus 1 into D equals to Q minus P. So A into P minus Q plus D into like this. Let's simplify it still more. P square minus Q square means P minus Q into P plus Q minus of P minus Q. Now we get like this. When we take p minus q common and cancel it, we cancel it because p is not equals to q, so that p minus q will not be 0. Then 2a plus d into p plus q minus 1 equals to minus 2. Sp plus q means p plus q by 2 into 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d. This value is minus 2, therefore minus of p plus q. Sp equals to sq. P by 2 into 2a plus p minus 1 into d is equals to q by 2 into 2a plus q minus 1 into d. After writing this, we simplify in this way. If you don't understand this, once again clearly check or do by your own, so that you will get understand. Therefore we will take p minus q common here, and we will write like this: as p not equals to q, here also a plus d by 2 into p plus q minus 1 becomes 0. That is 2a equals to minus d into p plus q minus 1. As p plus q means p plus q by 2 into 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d. We substitute this one so that this gets cancelled, so that it becomes 0. Fifth one is proved, and sixth one. Actually this is somewhat important, and we have these problems in competitive exams, so listen carefully. A square, b square, c square are in AP. That is, we know that when a, b, c are in AP, 2b equals to a plus c. That is 2b square equals to a square plus c square. We can write like this. Let us assume, as we need this, let us assume like this. That is, when this is in AP, we write 2 by c plus a equals to 1 by a plus b plus 1 by b plus c. When b plus c comes this side and c plus a goes this side, b plus c minus of c plus a is by this one, so that c plus a gets cancelled, and this will be remained. This one, that is b minus a into a plus b equals to c minus b into b plus c. This is nothing but the result we get here. This is nothing but the result we get here. So that as this is correct, our assumption is true. That is 1 by c plus b comma 1 by a plus c comma 1 by a plus b are in AP. Now seventh one, a1, a2, a3, so on, an terms are in AP. When we call it as AP, when we have common difference as constant. Common difference is nothing but difference between two consecutive terms. That is a2 minus a1, a3 minus a2, this one, and an minus 1. This complete one is equal to d. That is common difference. Now we need to find the value of this. Let us multiply and divide it with d. 1 by d into d by a1 a2 plus d by a2 a3 plus d by a3 a4, so on, d by an minus 1 and an. We can write d as a2 minus a1 and this d as a3 minus a2. So last this one d as an minus 1. We can write like this. When we write like this, a2 minus a1 by a1 a2 and a1 a2. Here a2 gets cancelled with a2 and a1 gets cancelled with a1. That is, we are getting 1 by a1 minus 1 by a2. That's all now. 1 by a1 minus a2. Similarly, second one 1 by a2 minus a3. And the final one 1 by n minus 1 minus 1 by n. That is, all these gets cancelled now. And 1 by a1, 1 by n remains. That is 1 by d into an minus a1 by a1 an. An means tn. A plus n minus 1 into d. Here a is a1, the first term. a1 plus n minus 1 into d. N minus 1 into d by a1 an into 1 by d. That is nothing but n minus 1 by a1 an. Hence we got this value, this one. Hence this is also proved. So by this, the 7 results of AP are proved. These are better to remember because these proofs are somewhat bigger, so that every time when you do, you get time loss, so that it's better to remember. So now let's start geometric progression, the second one. In arithmetic progression, we have common difference, that is difference between two consecutive terms as constant. In geometric progression, we will have the ratio of two consecutive terms as constant. When we have the ratio of two consecutive terms as constant, it is called as GP. And this constant ratio, that is ratio of two consecutive terms, when it is constant, we call as GP. Now that constant ratio is called common ratio, and it is denoted by R. That is nothing but when we have a1, a2, a3, so on, an, when we have a2 by a1 and a3 by a2 and so on, an by an minus 1, this is nothing but common ratio. So we can write it as like this: an plus 1 by n equals to r for all n greater than 1. A is first term of GP and R is called common ratio of GP. We can write GP as A, AR, AR square, AR cube, so on like this, because we need to have just the ratio of two consecutive terms as constant. That's all now. So that AR by A means R, AR square by AR means R. So that we have the same constant ratio. So that this is called as GP. As we write in AP, A plus D and A plus 2D. This is an AP with constant common difference. And this is a GP with constant common ratio. So that you can write, there's no problem. This is called a GP. Nth term of a GP. Let us find the nth term of a GP. Here A is first term and R is common ratio. As we know, we generally write AR square, so on, AR power n minus 1 like that, and so on. Here the nth term of GP from the beginning is an. This is a1 and this is a2, this is a3 and this is an, and so on. That is AR power n minus 1. Let us check it. The first term of an AP from the beginning, a1, that is AR power 1 minus 1, that is AR power 0, that is A, the first term. Like that, for the second one it is 2 minus 1, and for the third one it is 3 minus 1, for the nth term it is n minus 1, so that AR power n minus 1. Similarly, nth term of a GP from the end is an dash, L by R power n minus 1. L is the last term of a GP. L means here last term. Now when we write AR square, so on, AR power n minus 1, we write here, we are finding now nth term of a GP from the end. This is the nth term, first term of a GP from the end. Now if we want the first term, n equals to 1, that is the last term it becomes, that is AR power n minus 1. I mean that is the nth term now. That's all. We will find like this the nth term. Mean it's nothing but we are getting R power n minus 1 to here, that is A equals to an by R power n minus 1. That's all we are writing here. Okay. The nth term from the end of an finite GP consisting of m terms is AR power m minus 1. We know that when we have n terms, AR, so on, AR power n minus 1, we are writing nth term of a GP from end is AR power n minus 1. That is, we are having n terms and this is the first term. So we are writing like this. And when we have m terms, AR, so on, AR power, this is nth term, we need to find it. So on, AR power m minus 1. We need to find the nth term we need to find. Here total terms are m and we have n terms, so that we can write it as AR power m minus 1. That's all. And next, we know that from the before one, here an into an dash is equals to a into L, that is first term into last term. An into n dash equals to AL, that is nth term from beginning equals to nth term from end into nth term from end is equals to first term into last term. Properties of GP. If all the terms of GP are multiplied or divided by same non-zero constant, then the resulting sequence is a GP with same common ratio. Yes, we shall see A, AR, AR square, AR cube. We are taking like this 4 terms. And let us multiply it with a constant. KA, KAR, KAR square, KAR cube. When we multiply with a constant, we get these terms. These have common ratio R now. Here also these have common ratio R. KAR by KA. This have common ratio R. So it is also a GP as we have constant common ratio with same common ratio as both common ratios are R. It is also a GP with same common ratio. Similarly, when we divide a constant number for a GP, the resulting sequence is a GP, and it will have same common ratio. The reciprocal terms of a GP form a GP, that is A, AR, AR square. We have 3 terms. Reciprocal means 1 by A, 1 by AR, 1 by AR square. Here we have common ratio R. Here we'll have common ratio 1 by AR by 1 by A, that is A by AR, 1 by R. Here we'll have common ratio 1 by R. It also forms a GP, but the common ratio also gets reciprocal. If each term of a GP is raised to same power, then the resulting sequence is also GP, of course. A, AR, AR square, AR cube. If each term of a GP is raised to a same power, that is if we square it, A square R square, A square R power 4, A square R power 6. When we raise to the square, here the common ratio is R, and here the common ratio is R square. That's all. It also forms a GP. But we should know one thing. Here which power we raise it, the sequence, the common ratio is also raised to the same power. That is, if we raise to square, the common ratio becomes R square, when original common ratio is R. That's the point we need to remember here. If the terms of a GP are chosen at regular intervals, then the resulting sequence is also a GP. Let's check it. Let's take an example. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Let's take these terms. What is here? If the terms of a GP are chosen at regular intervals, and the resulting sequence is also a GP. I'm taking alternately. That's all. This one. 2, 8, 32. That is 8 by 2 is 4 and 32 by 8 is 4. This is also a GP with common ratio of 4. 4, 16, 64. 16 by 4 is 4 and 64 by 16 is 4. Here also it is a common ratio of 4, and the starting term is 4 here, and the before one it is 2. That's all. Hence this is also proof. If A1, A2, A3, so on An are non-zero and non-negative terms of a GP. That is, non-zero means when it is not equals to 0, and non-negative means only positive terms, and it can be only positive terms. 0 is neither positive nor negative. No? Is a GP, then log A1, log A2, log A3, so on, log An are in AP and vice versa. That is, when these are in AP, this becomes GP. Let's check how it is. Let us consider 3 terms, A1, A2, A3. These are in GP. And as we know, in GP, A2 by A1 is equals to A3 by A2, as it has constant common ratio. That is, A2 square equals to A1, A3. 2 log A2 equals to log A1 plus log A3. Log A2 minus log A1 equals to log A3 minus log A2. It is nothing but constant common difference, that is log A1, log A2, log A3. Form an AP. And the vice versa is also true similarly when we do. And sixth one, if ABC are constant consecutive terms of a GP. GP means it's nothing but the ratio of two consecutive terms, that is B by A is equals to C by B, which we have written here. That is, when we cross multiply, B square equals to AC. Now when in problems, if we get that these three terms are in AP, these three terms are in GP. In AP means we take A plus D, A plus 2D. We can take like this. But for easier in AP we take A minus D, A plus D. Here also for the first three terms A by R, A R. And here for the first four terms A by R cube, A by R, AR cube. In the first five terms we take like this. This is just when we take these terms a problem gets easier, that's all. We can take any terms as our wish, but it should have constant common ratio. That is, the terms should be in GP, that's all. You can take any terms as you wish. Now let's come to the sum of n terms of a GP. These are the three: when r less than 1, when r greater than 1, when r equals to 1. Now let's see the proofs of this. Let us consider the series as we have discussed before: AR square and so on, AR per n minus 1. This will be in GP. Assume the sum of the series as S, and here A is first term and R is common ratio. Generally they won't be given in the question, but we need to consider these are general denotions in our mathematics. S equals to A plus AR square plus so on. This one may be assumed. Now when we multiply the first equation, that is S with R, SR is equals to AR plus like this. When we subtract these two, that is S minus SR equals to A minus, these all terms get cancelled. Only AR per n will remain. A minus AR per n, that is S into 1 minus R equals to A into 1 minus R per n. A into 1 minus R per n by 1 minus R for R less than 1. For R greater than 1, it's R per n minus 1 by R minus 1. For R equals to 1, let's see. When R equals to 1, the all terms become similar, because A into 1 square all are similar. So that A repeats n times, that is NA. And we can write Sn like this also. Sn equals to A minus LR by 1 minus R. L is here last term, that is AR power n minus 1. We take a sequence until nth term, so that we can tell that last term is the nth term, that is AR power n minus 1. When we substitute this here, A minus AR power n, that is nothing but the sum of the series, sum of n terms of a GP, as we have got it in before point. We write like this also. And if mod r less than 1, s infinity, that is when the terms go to infinity, we write s infinity equals to A by 1 minus R. If mod r greater than 1, it does not exist. If mod r less than 1 means if minus 1 less than R less than 1. When R is in the interval of this only, we can write S infinity. If R is beyond this interval, we can't write S infinity, it does not exist. Okay, let's go to geometric mean in a geometric progression. If A, G, B are in GP, then G is geometric mean of A comma B. That is nothing but here we have in GP we will have constant common ratio. Just remember this point and solve every problem, you will get easily. G by A is equals to B by G. This is nothing but G square equals to AB. G equals to root AB. This is called geometric mean of AB. Here G is denoted for geometric mean of A comma B. If A, G1, G2, G3, so on, Gn, B are in GP, then G1, G2, G3, so on, Gn are in GMs between A comma B. If A and B are two numbers we have, in this middle we are inserting n GMs. And when we insert them, we get these values. Now let's check how will we get these values. And before checking, let me tell you one point before one. Here we have two numbers, so that we are taking root of AB. If you have three numbers, for geometric mean we'll take cube root of a, b, c. In general, we can tell that if you have n numbers, a1, so a2, a3, so on, an. We multiply these all. This is geometric mean of n numbers. If a1, as we told this, and in the next one proof, g1 we have the sequence a, g1, g2, g3, so on, gn and b. Here is the first term, that is g1 is second term, that is ar. G2 is the third term, ar square. G3 is the fourth term, ar cube. Ar1, ar square, like that. And so on, we'll get gn as ar power n. That is ar power n. As after gn, we'll get b, that is ar power n plus 1. B by a equals to r power n plus 1. R equals to b by a of whole power 1 by n plus 1. So g1 equals to ar. Now r is equals to b by a whole power 1 by n plus 1. R square, we substitute that g1 and g2. Product of n gm's, that is g1 into g2 into g3 into so on gm. Ar square, ar cube, so on, ar power n. That is a power n into r power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on n. That is a power n into, this is sum of natural numbers, that is nothing but a n into n plus 1 by 2. A power n into b by a into n into n plus 1 by 2. As we have substituted r, b by a into whole power 1 by n plus 1. That is a power n by 2 into b power n by 2. ab whole power n by 2. That is root b ab into whole power n. Root ab is nothing but the geometric mean of a comma b. G square equals to ab. Then g equals to root ab. G power n. So by this we have discussed some important points in GP and some of the important results in AP. Thank you for listening. And if you like the video and if you think it is useful, please subscribe the channel and share the video to your friends and